I've driven down that road that the Atlas never saw. I plowed the fields that didn't yield a damn thing in the fall. I've broken bread with kings and insulted all their queens. I've done everything that's good and bad and everything that's in between. Well, now I've gone astray from my own damn crazy ways. Lord, I've gone astray. I ain't known no other way. Come on. I've been to my breaking point and back.
Yeah, I know the sun's here. We're outside. Smitty, it's the Huddle. It's Thursday. It's time for our interviews, man. And we're out in the sun.
I like it.
So that's a good thing. So welcome to our Thursday interviews on the Huddle. And today, Smitty, we got a gentleman who played at Independence High School, who is now coaching the linebackers at Independence High School. On the line and stepping into the Huddle, we've got Justin McFadden. How you doing this morning, sir?
Hey Ron, hey Smitty, how you guys doing today? Glad to be here.
We're doing awesome. It's a beautiful day. We do our Thursday interviews outside, and the sun is now just peeking through the trees where we do our interviews. So it's getting nice and warm out here.
One thing about it, it's still kind of early.
Yeah, because believe me, we're not doing these interviews outside at 2:00 in the afternoon. So you guys got a chance to talk to you briefly yesterday and everything about what you guys got coming up with Independence this year, and you know, as I told everybody, you're the linebackers coach there at Independence High School, and you guys you sounded pretty excited about what you got you know coming up for this season. A young team, but some talent there, huh?
Yeah, I'm very excited, man. Very excited to see what the young guys can do. We had a good year last year. You know, the guys we got coming up playing this year, playing varsity. You know, they played JV last year. And they got a chance to experience some success. You know, we only lost one game last year on JV. So the guys that are coming from that team, you know, they got to experience some success. And now we're coming up the varsity. So we're trying to bring them along and get them up to speed and get them ready for Friday Night Lights.
Well, and that, you know, and that's the thing about it, man. You know, now Justin is Smitty. I got to tell you, Justin.
Which Justin?
No, that's right. Oh, that's I'm sorry.
See, kind of confusing right now.
I got to remember this right now because Smitty's real first name is Justin, so he doesn't know who I'm talking to when I'm saying Justin.
It's just a little difficult right now.
Smitty, you're Smitty.
Okay,
I don't ever call you Justin.
Okay.
So anyway, Justin, we're the one thing we were talking about. You played on the last Independence team that brought home a ring.
Yes, sir.
And the one thing that I wonder, and I've had great contact with a bunch of guys that played at Independence, played during the years of the streak and everything else. How much does that still carry over this far down the road, as far as pride and wanting to, you know, achieve that goal at Independence again?
You know, Smith, it's been 10 years ago, and being on the staff, and now, like, you know, with everything that's been going on with Independence, we had so many turnovers. You know, we had 5 coaches within the last 4 years.
Right.
So when you have that kind of stuff going on, like, you know, we had some people who was here, like, you know, from the previous years who was part of the staff that was here 10 years ago. But, you know, once, you know, 10 years ago and you have so much turnover, you know, things kind of begin to, you know, crumble a little bit. But one thing about it, you know, we've still been able to have some guys who, even through these years, with Independence going through the rough time, you've been able to have some guys who, you know, who was part of that success from years ago. So we try to tell the kids, you know, some of the things that we did about the pride of the school, you know, the legacy. We try to tell them, you know, you guys got to, you know, you guys are part of a legacy here. You know, we got to try to bring the legacy back. back. You guys have kind of been sitting on the legacy these last years. So we just kind of remind them, what the school stand for, what Independence stand for, and let them know that you guys are a part of something, that a lot of guys don't really know right now in this generation. But this team, this school has been a big part of the state, a big part of the nation's
absolutely
high school football on Friday night. So you guys are part of something. You guys got to carry it with pride and understand that hey, I go to Independence,
exactly.
I need to try to help bring and help put Independence back on the map.
And that and that's so true. And I love when guys, I love when guys that played like you did. I mean, you played in the biggest part of Independence era, and I love when guys like you come back because you teach those kids that. I mean, football is the type of game that has a lot to do with just as much to do with mental as it does with physical. And if these kids are working towards a goal, and they see a guy like you that played on these great teams, I mean, like I told you last night, I've been in this area for 9 years, and so I came down after the streak. But living up in New York, I knew who Independence High School was. I knew about the winning streak. I knew about the state titles. So I mean, to me. I think it's a great thing for the kids to be able to have something, have someone to lean on as a coach, but also knows the experience, knows what it takes to get to that level.
That's right.
So what the thing about it is, like you said, you got a young team coming back. You're coaching the linebackers. By the way, what was your nickname when you played at a high school? When you played at Independence High School?
They call me Carolina. I was during those years I was coming down from South Carolina, and so coming from South Carolina, the small town I was from, which is called Orlando, South Carolina, which is a small town.
Okay.
So coming up to Charlotte, to a big city, it was kind of like a culture shock in a way, and kids are like not really like and I was coming up, yes sir, no sir, things like that. Kids like, man, saying yes sir, no sir. But I was like just a country kid, and I had when I first got to Independence, I played running back.
Okay.
I always wanted to play linebacker. I love to hit people. Ray Lewis was my guy. My running back coach, his name was Thomas Tedder. He's coaching in Georgia now. He gave me the nickname Carolina. And when he gave me that nickname, I knew that nickname would follow me throughout my whole life. And here I am now, I've been out of high school 10 years, and guys who's been part of the program and guys who didn't even play in the program, they still go by and sometimes they call me Carolina.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I mean, I love that sticks with you. And the thing about it is, the one thing I was looking now, what size did you play linebacker at in high school?
What size?
Yeah.
I was a small linebacker.
That's.
I like to say I'm 5'9", but I don't. But in high school I was probably about 5'7", 5'8".
That,
I probably the most I probably weighed was about 195, 200. And I played linebacker my senior year. My junior year, I played D-line. My sophomore year, I played D-line. And freshman year, I was playing running back. But I was just one of those small side linebackers. Played with a lot of heart, a lot of passion.
See, that's.
And would love to just love to deliver some big hits.
That's exactly what I was getting at, because it's funny. I did a little research on you. I'm a research guy now, so I did a little research, and I said, man, I said this guy at 5'7" was playing D-line and linebacker. And the thing about it is, and excelling, it's you weren't just somebody was handing you a uniform and here, son, go stand on the sideline. You're going out and knocking people's blocks off, So for me, I mean, I love when you hear stories about guys like that, because it shows anybody can do it if you learn the proper technique and if you have the heart to do it.
That's right. That's one thing about it, man. Like growing up. I'm not no 60 babies, not no 70 babies, not no 80 babies, 90 babies, but growing up in the early 2000s and not really having, we had video games, we didn't have phones, we didn't have all this internet and social media stuff like the kids got now. So I really, like I said, I had a passion for the game, so I used to watch NFL Network. And show shows about how how the pros work out. So at home, man, I'd be outside running around the house, pull up some trees, anything I thought that would help me get the advantage and be able to play, the game the way I thought, the way I know it should be played. I was working out, so I wasn't always waiting on my coaches to help me get better.
Right.
I know what I wanted to do. I know how I wanted to see. Where I wanted to go into the game. So I worked hard, and it takes hard work. You can't just depend on the ability and the talents that God's given you. You got to use and go out and and help produce and make those talents and things get better. You can't just sit on those talents. So I think sometimes for this generation, they be wanting not just at Independence, but just just all around. They be wanting to do good and succeed, but they don't really understand sometimes the work that you have to put in order to be great.
So now it's funny because first of all, I mean I don't know, I'm a baseball guy. I mean I love sports, and and I love football. I mean, my number one is baseball, and it's kind of funny because you live in the South, and people don't talk a lot about baseball, and you get to this time of the year, that calendar flips July, and people are jonesing for football now. I mean, they're ready for football. They know it. They know that camps start, in July for the NFL, and high school camps are going to be starting soon. So what is the next month and a half for you guys going to be like as far as preparing for the new season?
Well, right now we're on a dead period. North Carolina got a dead period that they do for all the high school. So we out right now this week. We come back next week. We got a whole week of practice. Then after that week, we got another dead period. Then after that dead period, that's when things pretty much, we get the ball gets rolling.
Yep.
You start getting ready for the season. So we got another dead period after this week. But we come back, then we got a dead period. Then so when we come back from the last dead period, we got mini camps.
Okay.
And those times are to be determined right now. And then the week after that, we got practice. And then that's when the 30th through the 4th, that's when camp pretty much start. Because we start practicing throughout the whole week. And then in August, we got practice. And now we also got some car blitzes going on. We're trying to do some fundraisers.
Yep.
We got some car blitzes going on. So we make sure you guys, put that out there in the air. We're trying to sell some cars, and they're $20, and trying to help, help the program.
And who do they go ahead and contact for more information on that?
Well, with kids, we're gonna do a car blitz coming up soon, so we're gonna be out in the neighborhoods, knocking on doors.
Oh, okay.
You might have some kids that's already been knocking on your door, so show some love.
Absolutely.
Show some love. We're trying to, we're doing a little car blitz, and sometimes on Saturdays we have car washes right here, and right down the road from the school behind that Circle K.
Okay.
Yeah, so we always doing little things like that, trying to bring some money to the program so the kids get uniforms, we can buy equipment on the field, and if you're looking to be a sponsor, you can always contact the school and be interested in helping out.
Absolutely, because I mean the one thing, and like we talked about last night on the phone. I mean the biggest thing that we do with the Huddle is we're about the kids, man. So if we can get the word out, if we can tell people, if we can help as many kids in as many different schools, that's the biggest thing that we're looking to do. What is when you guys do get to camp in those early August days, man? I first of all, I imagine you're doing a lot of early morning workouts. So I mean, what is that? What is that like? That first week you get those kids there, and it kind of separates the men from the boys. Who's been doing who's been doing some off-season workouts on their own, and who didn't come ready, right?
Exactly.
I mean, because I know one thing, that it don't matter how early in the day or how late in the day it is. it's going to be hot, and I know you guys are going to be working these guys.
Now I remember when I was coaching, I always wanted to go back and play for my alma mater. I wanted to play and coach for my old high school. What has changed since coming back to Independence for you? Like, what's the biggest change you've seen?
The change is like just some of the people that's in the school, like the coaches.
Okay.
Like 10 years ago, a lot of people start retiring and everything like that. You have different administrations and stuff like that. So just the way things, certain things, the way the school is run, but like you say, with time, change comes. But that's just some of the some of the things that have changed. Just some of the people, like all the coaches, pretty much gone, not there that year. Coach Knox, has had success at Dutch Fork. Then he got some of the kids. And then also Coach Knox had success at Dutch Fork. Coach Gowler, I think he's down in Lancaster, South Carolina. Coach Brown, he's over at Myers Park, coaching over there now. Some of the kids, some of the guys who was here that had a stamp on this program, they're out doing things like that. So those are some of the differences and changes that we have now.
Well, the one thing, I imagine there's got to be times that, you're around it as a coach now, but there's got to be times, man, you just want to throw those pads back on and go hit somebody.
Oh man. I had a kid this year, and see, like you say, me being that small guy, going to Independence back then, man, I was going against guys who, like Pierre Andrews, who was getting recruited by LSU and South Carolina. They had a block for Joe Cox, and you had some other guys, Brandon Simmons. I mean, just big, tall, towering guys, tough guys. So when I'm in high school, I'm walking around some of these kids, especially I'm like, damn, these kids are like that, like they grown in, So once you go through things like that, and you have that, you have success, at that type of age, and now to come here. And some of the guys, they walk around the schools because they know the bench masters are going up and things like that.
Yep.
I can try you. Okay. All right. You think you try me? All right. Yeah, we'll see. So, it's been times, I want to put those shoulder pads on and show them, hey, what coach is rocking with a little bit.
That's right. And teach those young pups a little bit.
Teach them a little something about football,
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, I appreciate you, you getting up on a Thursday morning for us. The one thing I did say to you last night, and I definitely want to do, when camp opens, sometime in early August, I'd love for me and Smitty to swing by, talk to some of the coaches, talk to some of the players, and do a little preview for the upcoming season.
Yep.
We got a spring game. It's a green and gold game that we do as an annual game.
Okay.
That's coming up on August 4th.
Oh, okay.
I keep you guys updated.
Absolutely. We'd love to come out for that.
Yeah, anything that's coming up.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, like I said, I appreciate it. Thanks for being a part of the Huddle. Check us out and tell the team to check us out. And in the future, anything you guys got going on that you need to get the word out, don't hesitate to contact us.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Thank you, Smitty.
All right, Justin, you have a great day.
All right, you guys too.
Well, Smitty, that's football season's coming. Football season's coming. Like I said, I love the baseball season. To me, the biggest thing with everybody is, there's a lull. Once the NBA playoffs end, and then we have nothing. We have nothing going on.
Baseball. I think most of them never kind of enjoyed baseball growing up, I think.
And it's tough, it's tough for a lot of people. You'd listen to talk radio and everything. It's tough for a lot of people to get engaged in talking about baseball every day with how long the season is.
Yeah.
But you get to this time of the year, and it's like I said to Justin, people are jonesing.
Yes.
They are jonesing for football. The countdown is on. There's blah, 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 this many days till the first day of college football. There's this many days till NFL camps open.
Football.
State, Rachel Worthy, who by the way was on watching the interview.
Yeah.
Jalen, her son Jalen.
Yeah.
First team, preseason, Division II, All-American.
Uh-oh.
She sent out the word, and absolutely awesome. A friend of our show, Jalen Kozer, first team All-American to start out the year.
Awesome.
That is awesome. So, huge senior season coming up for him. It just makes you want. You see these announcements come out, and I'm ready for football. Like I said, I love baseball. I'm ready for football.
Football is.
I've even been cheating a little bit. I've been watching a little bit of CFL. A little Canadian Football League, man.
That's been good though.
I love watching the CFL, but it gives you a little feel for football as the season comes.
Why do they get an extra player and why do they get a running start?
Well, the rules in Canada.
Is their field a little bit wider?
The field's bigger. The field's wider. The field's longer. The end zones are longer.
I was saying
the goalposts are actually at the front of the end zone, like it used to be a long time ago. But I love. I mean, like I said, I watch. CFL is on a lot.
Yes,
I mean, you flip the channels, it's on. Yeah, it's on a lot. And I've been getting my football fix.
He's dipping his
going.
toes in the football water.
I'm just getting. I mean, hey, I'm loving baseball season where my team is and where your team is, obviously.
We're both looking good right now.
But I mean, so I'm not desperate for football right now.
Yeah, no.
But I mean, as it draws closer,
I'm
ready for football.
I am desperate for college football.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see how the Panthers do with what they've got and everything this year. But
see, my team.
It's just I'm worried because quarterback play. I mean, I know we've got Jalen Moore on our offensive side. I know we've got Clifton Dunk on the defensive side. I'm just worried about who's throwing the ball. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
See, my team. When I look forward to the NFL season coming up, I love high school football. I love high school football. I love covering it. I covered it for years with the newspaper I worked for. I love high school football.
I think it's going to be a good season.
When I look at the NFL, I mean, everybody knows I'm a Cowboys. My team is a hot mess. We don't know who's going to get thrown in jail before the season. We don't know who's going to fail drug tests before the season. We don't know
who's retiring and becoming
we don't know
broadcaster.
Broadcaster. We don't know what asinine things are going to come out of the owner's mouth. We don't know. So I mean, as much as we want to look forward to the season, I'm not one of those Cowboy fans that everybody hates. That we're the greatest, and we're going to win every Super Bowl. No, we're not. No, we're not. So, we don't know. We don't even know who's going to be playing. We've got half the team suspended right now. So, I mean, it's like, I try to look forward to but that's why I'm happy when my baseball team is good. So that way I'm not dying for football.
I just hope, I see big esports fan here. Luke Kuechly just got upgraded to a 99 in Madden 19 this year. So I'm just hoping he lives up to those expectations for me. But I know Luke. I know he can. I look
at it this coming football season, and I think the Panthers have the potential to be a really, really good team with the additions.
C.J. Anderson.
I look forward to health, especially when we talk about a guy like Luke Kuechly, because he's dealt with so many head issues.
Concussions, I feel like more and they just might hold him off.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is I seriously, in all seriousness, I look forward to health. Because it is such a tough and dangerous sport sometimes, and when you start dealing with those head injuries.
I know the head injuries. I mean, have we not designed any type of shock, any type of shock resistance
it's
helmet?
just,
I know we have something, but is there not?
It's gotten better. I mean, it's gotten better, but the thing about it is the one thing that I had described to me.
Messing up my hair.
Don't mess up your hair.
Don't mess up my hair.
The one thing I had described to me, the best analysis I ever got is they can create the safest, most resistant to bad, harsh contact helmet that they can design. But the thing about it is, it's your head that's still moving.
Yep.
Equate it to a car crash. When you're going 30 miles per hour, everything comes to a stop except for your brain. When your head slams forward, your brain slams into your skull. Okay? So unless there's a way to actually go inside somebody's head and put foam padding around the brain, it's always going to happen.
All right, who's designing that? Come on now, people.
I've got those skills, so I'll see what I can do about that.
We need it. We need to protect these players.
But we've got, Smitty, we've got some great things coming up. Interesting things that we're doing with both Garinger High School and Independence High School. We've got our first 2 fundraisers that we're in the process of getting set up.
Look forward to those.
Definitely. We're going to do something for homecoming this year for Garinger High School, who, by the way, just happens to be playing Justin McFadden's Independence team at Garinger on October 19th for their homecoming. The Huddle is going to be a huge part of that homecoming game. We're starting a fundraiser. It's going to be a cornhole tournament, and the goal for this fundraiser is we are going to be raising money for the Garinger High School football program. But not to be left out, at the same time, we have a golf tournament next March that we're getting the date set, and we'll have an announcement within a week or so on that we are going to benefit not only Garinger, but also Independence High School. We are going to be creating 12 scholarships. We're not playing no games no more, Smitty. The Huddle, we're going from starter stage to here real quick.
Whoa, you were
we're skipping.
You were on the screen.
I'm skipping steps.
Like you were off the
Yep.
screen that time.
We're going to be off the charts. Is what we're going to be.
Okay.
Because we're skipping steps. You know how kids like to instead of we're skipping, because the thing about it is we're going to create 12 scholarships that we're going to give out, 6 for Garinger and 6 for Independence. And these 2 fundraisers, what we're doing for homecoming for Garinger High School when they play against Independence on October 19th, and then next March, the golf tournament that we have is going to benefit both schools, and we're going to raise a lot of money, and it's all about the kids, okay? It's not just about the Huddle. It's not to make sure Smitty's got enough food or enough gas. What we're going to do is we're going to raise money for these kids because of the efforts that they're putting in. And it won't just be football. These scholarships are going to cover fall sports, winter sports, and spring sports. We're going to give out 6 scholarships at each school next year during graduation.
So that's 1 male, 1 female.
1 male
in the fall, spring,
and winter and spring sports. 1 male and 1 female scholarship that we're going to give out in all 3 seasons. 6 total at each school with these fundraisers that we're putting together.
All right.
So, like I said, we're getting into it big time.
Yes,
we're going to put together some great events with the help of Colin Reese, who's going to be a big part of our show now in the future, with the help of people from Independence, with the help of people from Garinger. Rachel Worthy, who was checking us out before, she's a Garinger alum. She has said she'll do anything to help us out. What she can help. She did inform me on Saturdays, starting in the fall and running through into the beginning of the winter. She's going to be a little bit busy. Because on Saturdays she's going to be watching Jalen play.
She's going to be out.
But other than that, there's other days of the week we got her help. So that's what we got for today's interview segment. Check out the Huddle. Please check out the page. Tell your friends about the page. The numbers keep going up. Our followers keep going up. We want more. If you view any part of our show, please hit like, please make a comment, please follow our page, and please share it with your friends. With everybody. Because then the numbers will keep going up, and we can keep putting these events together, and we can keep raising money for the kids. That's it, Smitty. You know what it is now? It's time. It's time for us to go to school.
I'm excited, but it's class.
Get out of here. It's school. It's summer, and we're in school, and all the kids are out. All right, that's it. We're out of here. Peace.